Are you frustrated with the direction that your career is going towards right now? Maybe you feel like you need to be at a different level in your career, but you're just not there yet. Well, in this case study, I'm going to share with you how executive communication creates promotion, presence, and power for women in leadership. What you'll learn in this case study is about a client of mine named Lisa. You're going to learn about where she was and what was missing, what we focused on together, the real strategy we used to build her presence, and then, of course, her transformation and what's possible for you. Do you feel overlooked in leadership? I've experienced this before, and you know what? I know that you are smart. I know you're experienced, but sometimes in those high stakes meetings, you may feel like your ideas are being ignored. It's frustrating to know that you're capable to do something, but you still feel invisible. The truth is, it's not about working harder, it's about being able to learn how to communicate like an executive. It's not about being the smartest person in the room either. The women who rise to communicate with clarity and confidence, even under pressure, are able to master this. They are able to lead conversations that build trust, visibility, and respect, and they don't have to position themselves as saying that they're sorry, they don't mean to be bragging to express their value. Executive communication is what will move your career forward. Now, I want to share with you about Lisa, how she became overlooked and went to being very respected as a senior leader. So she held a management role, but she really struggled to lead with authority in advancing her career. Have you ever felt this way? I'm curious to know. This happens a lot of times with women in leadership. She had very strong instincts, but she needed a bit more structure to develop her presence and to lead with impact. So she decided to work with a coach, and we worked together to develop her executive communication and strategic influence, which allowed her to become a very trusted voice and a key influencer. She led meetings, managed multiple sites, and earned respect from senior leadership. So let's go into how you can start working on this for yourself. There are three areas that elevated Lisa's executive presence. We focused on her written communication, clarified her leadership brand through messaging, emails, and strategic visibility. Then there was verbal communication, how to help her improve when she was leading meetings, and allowed her to lead those difficult conversations and speak with clarity under pressure. Also, we focused on strategic communication, how to navigate those office politics that allowed her to build trust with senior leadership while articulating her value. So these are the real world strategies that help to create results for Lisa that can help create results for you. Assessing her communication gaps was the first place we started. We identified the areas that were blocking her confidence and visibility. I helped her with her executive presence. So she practiced those high stakes messaging and delivery and being able to speak like a leader. This helped her to position herself for a promotion. We developed strategies for visibility, influence, and upward alignment. So, what happened for Lisa? She was able to lead high stakes meetings with confidence and clarity. She was invited to speak at cross functional leadership meetings, and she was able to communicate with greater clarity and impact and strategy. And she was also able to gain visibility, influence with her senior leaders. So she stopped shrinking in meetings and started to lead them. So, what's possible for you? When you learn how to lead with executive level communication, you will show up with confidence and clarity in those high stakes meetings. You will build trust and visibility with senior leadership in your business team. You are able to be seen as a strategic leader, not just a strong performer. And you can do all this without changing who you are. This is a shift that changes careers. This is for you when you learn to lead with that executive communication where you are already in a high achieving role but feel like you're being overlooked. You're preparing for a promotion or a higher visibility role. You want to lead conversations with more clarity, power, and strategy, and you can do all this once again without changing who you are. So if you're ready to communicate at a higher level, communicate with clarity under pressure, increase your executive visibility, earn respect of leaders in your team, and position yourself as an authority in your field, then let's have a conversation. Schedule a call with me and we'll discuss how we can help you move forward. There's many ways you can get in contact with me as well, and I'm looking forward to helping you go to that next level in your career.